Alright everybody, this is what we got. This is my newest piece. It's a Illinois 16. I just picked it up and I wound it up and it went to work and came home and it's still running. But I want to service this, and I was like, y'all don't get to see me take apart a watch too often, so I said, you know what, today might be the day. So I might do this in two parts, take it down, and we'll reassemble it. So I just bought the movement, the case I had. It's a 706 Model 9, and I love the hands on it. They got like this purplish hue to them. It's cool. And I just love that dial. It's just got like this antique looking dial. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to take a piece of cotton swab, nothing on it, just lightly brush it down. I'm not even going to touch that. That's what you want. It's a lever set, and this case isn't designed for a lever set. Right there you can see where the lever is. So I might cut that out just for this. But yeah, this is the newest one. So I want to service it. I do have a mainspring for this. I think I have a good one for this. And I put on a time graph for when I got home, and when I got home, when I received it, and it said it had like 124 degrees amplitude, and it was like plus 39 seconds. But oh, let's see, I have to be careful here. Shoot, I guess I should have took that off before I took the front cover off. I'll show you. So, as you can see, that's not much more than like 90 degrees of swing. So, and I fully wound it, and I'm surprised it's still running. I mean, I went to work 8 hours and came home, and it's still ticking. But I'm gonna clean it and oil it first, and then see what happens. If it doesn't pick up amplitude after that, we'll put another spring in it. So this should just pop out. It's not technically in there. I mean, it is in there, but it's not in there. So before I do that, let's take the hands off. Let's take the hands off. Let's go ahead and do that. I have another one of these movements just like it. So this will be a good practice for before I service my other one. So that's kind of what I've been looking forward to, is I want to know what to expect here. I've never taken apart a movement like this, not this Illinois. Most watches I take apart are usually Elgin and Waltham, so I haven't done in Illinois. So I'm just gonna really take my time here. Just kind of do what I know, and take my time. Try not to muck it up. There are plenty of these out there, I'm assuming. I don't think this is a rare movement by any means, but I'm going to try to avoid having to buy parts. Okay, so what we can do is, if y'all can see all this, I don't know if you can see it or not, but what we need to do before I get too happy is I need to let down the mainspring. And this is where things can get kind of dicey, because I gotta let this go through my fingers in a controlled manner, and that happens quite often. So a lot of times I'll put the click back in there, give my fingers a break, turn it just a little bit, get the click out of the way, and if I feel like I'm losing control like that, put the click back in it. So yeah, this is probably the most nerve-wracking part of the whole job to me, because I don't find this to be too easy all the time. Some people make this look really, really, really easy, and I, for some reason, am not one of those people. Because I try to avoid that sound. You hear that sound? That's the sound you try to avoid. I just don't like that zip sound. You can damage your watch that way. You can damage the spring that way. And I'm trying to avoid damages because it runs. I do not want this thing not running. Okay, now we're going to switch over to, this is the best holder I got. This is let me talk about this for a sec. This is a Myers 58. I seen another guy has a channel, and he had one of these, and this is just neater than crap. I mean, look at that. Look how big of a movement you get in this thing. Put a clock in this damn thing. Got the button on the side. Got this over here. I mean, these people had shit together. You know what I'm saying? And it's also got the grooves. See them grooves right there? It ain't going anywhere. Alright. So, if you want good control of a movement, I highly suggest, if any of y'all out there, you won't spend, they're a little pricey. They're not cheap. But I promise you, your movement's not going anywhere. Okay. Alright. Let's first we'll get this taken off. Remember, this one here goes to the right, reverse threaded. Reverse threaded. Let's see, what are we going to use for a parts holder? Let's use some gold today. I think gold will work just fine for this project. So like I said, this is a 706 movement. It is a Illinois 16S lever set. I have another one, like I said, but I don't think it's I think the other one I got is similar to, it's exactly the same. I really don't know what the difference is. This has got a double roller in it. There's the click spring, click and click spring. I'm not going to take that apart because I don't need to. I do not take things out that I don't need to take out. Look at that. I didn't even see that. That is a K-screw. And could tell it's a K-screw because if you look at the head of it, you'll see it's wider and larger. See how screws cam out? You can't get the damn things out. Yeah, so you can tell it's a K-screw. You can tell the difference. Maybe not. Damn thing don't focus in on shit, did it? Well, you can also tell by the hole it was in. You can see the hole it's a half cut hole. One missing over here. Let's see, we can take this off. I want to get this assembly off first. It's the barrel bridge. I'm not exactly sure what order you're supposed to take it off in. This is just the order I'm doing it in. Plus your, yeah, I'll show you real quick. Plus you can tell which ones are your K-screws. You can tell the shoulder. It's got a long shoulder. So you can tell that's a movement screw versus a K-screw. K-screws, it says a short, wide head. So that's your K-screw. So that's a good way to tell what's what. Okay, looks like this barrel bridge is held in by, I'm not really sure. Oh, this all might be one piece. I think my Raymond was like this. It is all one piece. My BW Raymond. If you're wondering why I didn't take the balance out yet, because I'm not going to take it out. And I will tell you why I'm not going to take it out. Because I have to clean this movement. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it with a balance in it. Because I don't want it to get damaged. Okay. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna easy, very nice, very nice. We go, and then we got our assembly here. I want to keep this all in one piece because I need to know how it goes back together. I had a Majestic that I was working on, and what was funny is that this right here, it did a cross type maneuver. It just totally screwed me up. When I went to put it back together, it was a joke. Oh, y'all missed that. Boy, I was about cursing. And man, y'all see the gill pattern there? Ain't that pretty cool how they did that? It's pretty cool, huh? That's what's cool about watches in these old days. Is you see those gill patterns like that. And the funny, and what's cool, man, is that nobody's gonna see that. You never noticed that was there until you took this off, but yet they still put it there. And that is just straight up just awesome. I mean, that's Americana there. They don't do that no more because nobody gives a damn. But yeah, so that way there you can tell which way is the top, which way is the bottom. On my other one I did, my other 16 I had, you couldn't tell which way was up, which way was. I actually had the lid on backwards, but that one I can tell, so I'm thankful for that. But I think that spring will be okay once we get all this oiled up and looking nice. So just checking out my bridges here, my assemblies here. I want to make sure I get everything in the right order. I do not need easy to get stuff mixed up. So like these screws here, I will probably, wow, these weren't even tight. I wonder if somebody's already worked on this. Wow, that wasn't even really in there. Like I said, these you have to be careful with. If you can find a pry point for it, use it. You don't want to force any of these. It's really dangerous. Yeah, look at that. Wow, is that all one piece? This is all one piece, I think. Is this one piece? This is interesting. This is my first time doing this, so I'm learning. Is this just one piece here? Is that what this is? It is one piece. Wow, look at that. It's one piece. That's cool. Wow, can't screw that up. Know where that goes. My wheels here. Beautiful looking wheels. Look at that, it's got a nice brass look to it. Need to be oh so careful with these wheels. I do not need anything to break. Oh, so careful with the wheels. That one there was stuck. So that tells me there that we got some dried oil. I don't have a canyon pinion puller, so I will not be taking this out. I do want to make sure it turns freely though. It seems like it's a little stuck. I'm not sure why that is, and I am not going to force it because I don't know why that is. So let me take a look here and find out what's going on. Maybe I'm missing out on something. Oh, we're gonna be out of camera view for just a second. I apologize, y'all. I don't mean to put you out of camera view. Just give me just a second, y'all. Let me look at this movement here for just a second with my own eyes. Alright, and then I will let y'all back in here in just a second. It's got a double roller too. So yeah, somebody's worked on this before. And I need to check the jewels. So that's what I'm doing right now. I guess y'all can take a look at that too while I'm doing that. So we're checking jewels right now. And you can see all them jewels, they look pretty good. Reason why I wasn't moving so well is because it was the hour wheel and the minute wheel was doing it, which isn't a big deal. All right, let's go ahead and we will get this we'll get this dial off here. Sorry, y'all have to keep seeing my hands. Apologize for that. But at the moment T, that is where we're at. Grab my cushion, I guess. Set this down kind of easy. And then y'all can, that way y'all can see me take the dial off. Beautiful, huh? Look at that dial, huh? Ain't that something? Wow. That's beauty. I'm not gonna touch it. It's gonna stay dirty. Love the dirt. Love the dirt. Alright, there is the hour wheel. Oh, Lordy. What is going on with the hour wheel? Oh, let's take a look. Oh, you know what? That has got one of those. I know what this is. Okay, I know what that is. Okay, well, I'm not going to take that off because I do not have the tools to remove it. And if you don't have the tools to do it, don't do it. And I don't have the tools to do it. So I am not going to mess with that. I don't have the tool to do it. I don't have a canyon pinion puller. And I do not need to take a risk in damaging this at all. So that, my friends, is going to have to stay like it is. But the rest of it, it can be cleaned. And I will do that. I will get this cleaned up. And we will continue with part 2 of this. So I will post the assembly back. And I will get back with y'all. Alright, y'all. Part 2 coming up.